then share the content. Okay, I hope screen is visible to you. Okay, okay. So what I was discussing, whenever you write linked list programs, always remember to write pictorially on the paper first. To draw the diagram pictorially on the paper. Once you have done it, then you can write the program. First, you have to imagine what is the program. Now, suppose uh, what was our what is linked list? We have seen earlier, no? So, linked list is a data structure where it's a collection of nodes. So, this is linked list. A linked list is a series of connected nodes, and node will have two parts. One is data, and the second part is address or pointer to next node. Nodes are interconnected by next pointer, which is part of node. So a node will have data plus pointer. A linked list is a series of connected nodes. Each node contains at least a piece of data, okay, and the pointer to the next node in the list. Now, other than these nodes, we have a node here A, B, C, 3 nodes. Actually, these are values. We have node 1, node 2, node 3, and node 1 is having value A, node 2 is having value B, and node 3 is having value C. So, other than this, we need to have other pointers, like we have a pointer head here, which will point to the first node, because we have nodes, but from where to start, which address to start, and how to traverse these nodes. Traversing is visiting nodes. That is very difficult if you don't have the starting address. So the start address or head node is this one here, which is pointing to first node, and the last node will have, after the last node there is no node, no, this is the last node. That's why last node's next pointer is null. We have made it with null. That means we will start with A, then we can go to B, we can go to C, and after C it's null. That is the end of linked list. So a head, in this case head, a pointer to the first node, and the last node points to null. Okay, now we'll see, suppose if I want to implement say stack with linked list. So what will be the first thing? First thing is a top. We have to have top, no? So in stack it's a pointer. It's a pointer where top, initial top will be null. Initially top will be null. So we'll draw a null. Okay, let me take one more thing here. I will draw null. Initially, we will draw it with pictorial. Then, what I will do, I will show you how it is exactly done. So remember this and make sure you understand this one. So this is null. This is null. Initially, top will be null. Initial top will be null. Okay, what I will do, I will copy these things in new page. I will take into new page. So I have top. So initial top will be null, and once you get the first node, we will read the first node with malloc command. With malloc, so how to assign space for, suppose it is stack, no? So implement stack. So stack implementation, when you want to push element onto stack, that is creating a new stack. How it is done? See this, malloc size of node. Malloc is memory allocation, which will assign memory, whatever the size of memory you give as a parameter. Now malloc, how much memory you want to assign? I don't know what is the size. Okay, otherwise I have to say, if I say 100 here, 100 bytes are assigned. If you say 4 bytes are reserved, and the pointer is given back to 10. In my case here, 10. What I'm doing, I will take it as okay. Let me take it here. Okay, so malloc size of node, whatever the size is node. Now what is node here? A node Now I have defined a node as a student. So it's a node of student having roll number and a pointer. Now we can also have a student name, student marks and all, and everything can be a part of data. But for the programming purpose, taken data as only just a roll number. So it's a node is a roll number. Struct student. How you define a node? Struct student. It's a linked list of students. So integer roll number, that is the data, and we have the pointer struct student pointer next. Now pointer of type what? It's a next is a pointer of type struct student. That means it will point to a structure of student. Once this is done, I will define a new data type using type def structure student node. Now node will become a new data type. So what will node will have? Node will have roll number and next as a part of structure. Node is a structure type data where its members are roll number and pointer to next pointer. A pointer which can point to structure of type student. Now I'll say node top. So in stack we need a top pointer, no, which will point to top of the element of the stack. Now initially what I will do, I will initially top equal to null. Initially top equal to null. In main you can see this top equal to null. Once you want to add a new node, what will happen? A new node is added using malloc. Malloc will take a temp equal to node star malloc size of node. With this what is done? Temp malloc will reserve some memory and the pointer is given back to temp. But normally it is a void pointer, void void pointer. That typecasting you have to do. You have to convert that void pointer to node pointer because temp is not a normal node, normal pointer. It's a pointer of type node. So that's why we have to have node star as a typecasting, which will convert this malloc pointer, which is of type void, to node pointer. Now temp can point to a memory locations of size node. Pictorially, if you see this will become like this. We have temp. Temp is pointing to somewhere here. Okay, we'll take this one. It will become like this. Now we will have a new thing. What is that? A new node is created and it is assigned to temp. So temp is assigned. Now temp, okay, this command, what it says? Node malloc size of node, those many memory locations are reserved and assigned to temp. Now temp is pointing to node. Temp is pointing to some node. It is empty. Node is of type what? Data and pointer to next node. Okay. Now once when you're inserting, you should first take a reserve space for node. Reserve space for, so suppose you are pushing into stack. What you will do? You will assign malloc size of node, reserve some memory, assign to temp, then read, enter roll number. Where you are going to store this roll number? Temp of roll number, scanf %d temp of roll number. That means you will store it here. Temp of roll number. See this, temp of roll number is this, temp of next is pointer. Now I will store it here. Suppose my roll number is 10. Now it is like this. Temp of roll number will become 10. In our case, data is roll number and this is a pointer. Temp of roll number becomes 10. And then what is the next command? Top, if top equal to null, what you will do? Top equal to, if top equal to null, okay, I will take it here. Okay. If top equal to null, top equal to, initial top equal to null here. Initially it's a stack program, initial top was null. If top equal to null, what you will do? Top equal to temp. Now you assign top to temp. Top equal to temp. That means both top and temp are pointing to a address, a new node. See this, if top equal to null, initially top was null, so top equal to temp. Top equal to temp means wherever temp is pointing, there top will point now. So top is pointing to new node. Then top of next equal to null. So what is top? Top of next. So top of next is this much. This one. Top of data is this. Top of next is this. Now it is assigned null here. So top of next will become null. Okay, top of become null. Else, so this is the first time. This is the first time. Now this is our case. Now both top and temp pointing it here. This will be like this. So I have created a new node, and assigned top and temp here. So one value is added. Okay. Now when you insert new node, second you want to insert one more node, what will happen? You come here to push. Again you will reserve some memory for what? Temp. Now temp will point somewhere here. Okay, temp will come here and you assign a new node. So new node will get some data. So we'll get some data where we'll get data here. New node is come, but there is no data initially. So there is no data. So a new node is created here, malloc. Now I'll say enter roll number of node. So I'll assign roll number as 20. That is stored 20. Okay. So scanf and temp of roll number and temp of roll number equal to 20. I'll add 20. Then I'll check if top equal to null. Initially top was null. Now top equal to something. Top is not equal to null now. There is something in top. Okay, top is pointing to some node. So that means your stack is not empty. Else what you will do if top is top equal to null, these things. Now top is not null. So else temp equal to temp of next equal to top. So temp is pointing to some node. Temp of next, this thing is pointing to top. That means now these things here, the whole thing here, you will move it here. That is temp of next part is pointing to where top is pointing. Temp of next equal to top. Temp of next equal to top. Top is pointing to one node. Now temp of next will point to that particular node. Okay. Now what you will do? Top equal to temp. You take this top. You take this top, move it here where temp is pointing. So what we have done? We have created a new node and just change, and the new node's next pointer is pointing to the earlier node, and the top where it is pointing will come back and point to new node. Now we don't need this one. Now we have a linked list which is top is pointing to first node and there are some other nodes. Got it? Suppose I will insert one more node. I insert one more node with this. I want to push node. So again temp becomes malloc new size. We will have one more node. Space is created for this particular new node now, and address is will put it somewhere here. Okay, so here temp equal to node malloc size of node. So memory is assigned, and the memory, it's a blank memory for a node, and that memory's first byte is assigned to temp. Okay, now you will read one more roll number. Enter roll number of node. So percentage scanf, I'll say 30. I insert say 30, and after reading the data, you come here. If top equal to null, no, top is pointing to first one node here. Okay, so top is not null. So what you will do? You come here. Else what you will do? Temp of next equal to top. Temp is pointing here. Temp of next is this thing. So we will assign it here. Temp of next becomes like this. Okay, we'll we need space now. Temp of next is pointing here. Temp of next is pointing here. Okay, and top equal to temp. Now you top, you move this top to temp. Top equal to temp. And anyway, it's a top is a temporary variable. What is we have? We have top, which is defined in as a global variable in the program. Top is defined as a global variable. Top is what? Top is a node pointer. It's a pointer which can point to node. It's a global variable. Understood this one? I hope you understood pictorially at least. Okay, now top is pointing here. So we have 30, 20, 10. Three nodes we have. Suppose you want to pop. We have pop and push, no? So whenever a new element is added at the top, it's a stack. It's a stack. So new element is added on the top of the stack, and the same thing is removed. You see, it's a last in, first out. Last item which is pushed is popped first. So how we are going to pop it? Void pop integer roll number. It's a temporary variable. If top equal to null. Now in our case, is top equal to null? No. Top is not equal to null. Top is pointing to some node. So what you will do? If top equal to null, you will say stack under flow. Otherwise, what you will do? Roll number equal to top of roll. Now roll number, we have a variable called roll number. Roll number, I'll say just roll here. Roll number, that is the data, equal to what? Equal to top of roll number. So top is pointing to node. Top of roll number is how much? 30. Top of roll number becomes 30. 30. Okay, roll number equal to roll equal to 30. And now what you will do? We want to pop this. Pop means remove from the stack. So we will assign this value to a temporary variable called roll. Then top of next equal to, no, not top of next, top equal to top of next. Top was pointing here. Now top will point to top of next. Top of next is this much. Top was pointing here. Top was pointing to a node. Top is pointing to node. But top of next, this node's next is pointing here. That's why now what you will do? Top equal to top of next. The top, whatever this thing is here, will assign this address. That means now top will point to top of next. Here, this one. Then print the element popped is roll number. Whatever the element is popped, that is you will pop it. Now in this case, what has happened? I have moved top to next node, but this thing is there still. This is still idle. Okay, and there is maybe temp is earlier temp was pointing it here. Now temp was pointing. It's a remove, you know. So temp, we don't know temp where is pointing, because temp is maybe pointing it here. We want to remove this memory, because in dynamic memory, what we'll do? Whatever memory is reserved, if we are deleting it, we have an option of removing it, removing that item. So that can be done. In program, I will show how to do it. Okay, we have missed one thing here, that is freeing this memory. We'll free it, but this works. Now top is pointing, top will have only two elements. Again, when you come for pop, you want to remove it. First you check whether top is null. No, it's not null. So what will happen? You'll come here, assign the roll number, roll equal to top of roll is 20 here, in our case 20. So next now 20, then top equal to top of next. Now top will point to top of next. So we have only one cell, only one node. Again you come here and you want to remove this one. Yes, what you will do? Roll equal to top of next, that becomes 10. Top of roll number equal to top of roll equal to 10, which is assigned to roll number 10, and top you will assign to top of next. Now see this, top equal to top of next. Now top equal to top of next, which is pointing to null. Now top becomes null. Top becomes null. Top becomes null. You read this, you will assign it here. So top is pointing to null. Top is pointing to null, and later you want to pop it again. If top equal to null, yes, top is assigned, top is pointing to null here. So what you will do? You will just print a message saying stack under flow. Stack under flow will come out. Understood? This is to push and pop element from the stack. And the main program, this is the main function. Initially you define a structure, integer roll number, structure student, type def, structure stud node, node equal to star p, and we have three functions here. One is pushing for push element into stack, then display elements of the stack, then pop elements of the stack. Initially in the main program, integer ch, for choice I have taken this temporary variable ch, top I will assign to null. So initially top is nowhere pointing. So initially you run the program and you say display or pop, you will you will get a message saying what? Initial top equal to null, no? So if you say display, what will happen? You pass a pointer top, node equal to node is a temporary pointer, node equal to star p, p equal to top. You have a p here in this address. If p equal to null, what will happen? Initially it is null. You'll get a message saying stack underflow, stack is empty. Otherwise you are going to print it. And initially when top equal to null, you want to pop element or remove elements from the stack. So integer roll number, if top equal to null, yes, initially it is empty. If you print message saying pop, what you get a message, you say stack underflow. Otherwise you will have elements popped out. Otherwise if stack is empty, you cannot display elements and you cannot pop the element. Okay, shall we run this program? This is stack with linked list. Okay, you can see this, it's the same code which is written. I have taken it to PowerPoint PPTs. Okay, run the program, compile and run. Okay, we'll run the program. Display function, we'll see it, how the display function works. Display is very simple. Okay, so stack, push, insert. First thing, first option is push, insert an element into stack. Okay, we inserted 10. I'll say insert one more element, 20. Insert one more element, 30. It is stack. So whatever the last element which is pushed and inserted should be top of the element. So I'll say display 3, display. You can see this. First we inserted 10, then 20, then 30. Now if I want to pop, the 30 should come out first. So I'll say pop, remove an element. Pop, it will say, it will display the element pop is 30. Now display again. Only 2 elements are left here, 20 and 10. I'll pop it again. So the element pop is 20. I'll pop one more element, pop is 10. It is empty now. So I'll say display. Option 3, it will say stack underflow. If it is empty and I want to try pop it, remove element 2 option. What it says? Stack underflow. Stack is empty. You cannot pop or remove elements from the stack when it is empty. So that's why it's a message. I'll try to insert again. 1, insert 10, insert 20, insert 30, insert 40, insert 50, insert 100, 700. Okay, now display. You can see this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. If you pop it, 700 is first popped. Now you can see this 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. You want to pop it again, you'll get a message saying stack underflow. Stack is empty. Okay, we have seen this earlier also, but still I wanted to run the show you the whole program. Okay, with switch case. So this is what stack implementation using linked list. One thing is left here. What is that? Whenever if you can see this, what I'm doing while inserting, it is okay. While inserting, I was inserting element one by one, but when I was removing element, I was just moving this pointer top from here, then top was pointing here, top was pointing here. But I should have removed this physical space also. Malloc will reserve memory, and that can be freed using free command. So that change will make that change here. Okay. So for that, what you should do, when you pop remove element, first we'll take a temporary variable role. We also take one temporary pointer, say node pointer of t, and if top equal to null, you'll say message stack underflow. Otherwise what you will do, otherwise what I will do, I will say t equal to temporary t equal to top. I'll say t equal to top. Okay, and then I will say t equal to top, and I'll make top equal to top, this one. Okay, okay, t equal to top, and roll number equal to top of roll number. Okay, and top equal to top of next. This is okay. Then at last I'll say free t. This will remove that space, remove that node. That is in this thing. Okay, when I want to pop, what I will do, I'll take one more pointer of say t, and assign t equal to top. In the program, what I will do, I'll say t equal to top. So t equal to top, and roll number equal to roll number equal to the element here, roll number equal to top of roll and top equal to top of next. So roll number equal to top of whatever the value, top of data roll. So this becomes 30. Then top of top equal to top of next. This top, which was pointing earlier here, top was pointing here, top was pointing here, top becomes top of next. Top of next is this much, this one, and this t is pointing here now because t equal to top. What I will do, I will free this thing. So it was pointing it here, I will just assign this one. Remember this is pointing here, t is pointing here, t was t equal to top. Now I'll say free t, that means we will free this one. Free t will become free this one, remove this whole thing, this memory reservation. Okay, so what we have now here, so out of those three I have only two nodes here now, two nodes. Again, if you remove element, what will become? T equal to top, so t is pointing it here, and top of data becomes roll number, and top will become top equal to top of next. So you move this pointer here, move this pointer and remove this one, remove t, that means you remove this thing. Understood this one? I have, this is a PPT, this is the whole program, and I have this PPT where this is the main program here, and we have three functions: push, pop, and display. What about display? Display, you can see this white display. What you are passing, you will pass top, and you should not change the original pointer top. Once you manipulate top, you will not have any option. Suppose top is pointing somewhere here. Top is pointing. Suppose there are two nodes, and top is pointing somewhere here. Okay, and this 30 is pointing here, second node. And if you just move top somewhere, you cannot come back here. It's very difficult. It's just impossible to come back here in computers. That's why what you will do, whenever we manipulate pointers, what we'll do, suppose this is a stack, you want to display this. See this, what is happening here, int count node pointer p equal to top, then I will change p, I'll never change top. So here you want to print the element, you get the top pointer. Now I will take a temporary variable p, I'll say p equal to top, means both p and top will point somewhere, and I will just change p. I will see whether p equal to null, no, not null. So print the element, and p equal to p of next. So p will go to next, again p will go to next. You will keep on moving till it comes end, and you print all the elements. Top will be pointing to the first element. We will never change top, otherwise we will not have any other way of accessing the linked list. So that's why you can see this in display. I will take a temporary variable p, and I'll assign p equal to top, and keep on moving p. T will pointer top will be as it is. So this is the program. You have to type this whole program, main as well as push, pop, and display. You type as it is, you will get the result. Okay. Now that was implementing what, stack using linked list. Now we will implement queue using linked list. What is queue? In stack is elements are inserted at one end and removed from the same end. That was top. Whereas in queue we will have number of nodes. Okay, we will have number of nodes. Okay, we'll take this one example. Okay, and elements are inserted where, at one end, and removed from the other end. Normally what we'll do, we will say this is rear or tail, and this is head, front and rear, or head and tail. I'll take it as head and tail. Suppose my head is pointing here, head is pointing here. Now this is not top, this becomes head here. Head is pointing here, and see last node's next pointer is null. Last node's next pointer is null. Okay, but whereas I will have two pointers, head and tail, or you can assign it as top and rear. So top is pointing it here. So this is what? This is tail. Okay, I will take some other shape, insert uh, shape. What is that? This one. Okay. Okay, that is okay. Now tail is pointing here and head is pointing here. Okay. So this is initial. You consider this as the initial thing. So let me remove this one. Okay. Now we have three nodes in queue, and uh, suppose you want to insert new node. What will happen? New node will be inserted here somewhere. If you want to insert new node is taken. Control C. Okay. Suppose I'll insert new node. I'll assign some value here. 100. New node is taken here, and how it is taken? We'll have one pointer called temporary temp. We'll have again a pointer, a temp, where this new node will be there. Temp. Okay. See this in our code. Program to implement queue using list. Suppose you want to add a new node, new value, new node. Temp will have new memory allocated malloc with size of code. Enter roll number. We'll read the roll number and we'll store in temp of roll number. That is here. Temp of roll number is here. New value is stored. Then what you will do? I'll say temp of next equal to null. Always it in queue we are inserting element at the end. So that's why this temp of node, which will be the last node. So temp of next becomes null. I'll assign null here. So this is how it is. Wait, okay. Wait. We'll earlier there was a null no here. I'll not touch that null. We'll have new null here. Okay, it was earlier like this. The third node next pointer was pointing to null. Now I have created a new node with temp. New node is taken. I have assigned value, and the temp of next becomes null in the program. Temp of next becomes null. Now if head equal to null, when head equal to head becomes null, see this in a program. This in queue at the initial time, initially both head and tail in the main program, head and null and tail becomes null when it is empty initially. Okay. Now you'll check if head equal to null, inserting element. No, there are some nodes no already. So it's not head equal to null. You come here. That's what you will do. Tail of next equal to temp. So tail is pointing where? Tail is pointing to third pointer. Now tail of next is this much. So tail of next is pointing, it was pointing null earlier. Now tail of next becomes this one. Tail of next becomes temp. See this? Tail of next becomes temp. That means now I will draw one more arrow. Okay, maybe this one. So tail of next, this much, this is pointing to, okay, this is like this zigzag it is. Okay, it was pointing somewhere here. No? Okay, let me delete this one. I will move the whole things. Okay, then it will be clear. It's a new node. New node. Now I will insert a arrow. Where is that program here? If head equal to null, you are inserting the element when the queue is not null. Tail of next becomes temp. So tail was pointing here. Tail of next here. This point is pointing to null. I'll point this to temp. So this becomes like what? This becomes like this. Now it is pointing somewhere here to next. Tail of next becomes temp. Where temp is pointing, there tail of next points. That means I will remove this one. You remove this arrow. Okay, later I will remove this one. Okay, we have to group ungroup these things. Okay, I'll ungroup anyway. Ungroup. Okay. It's so difficult to draw this, remove this one. There are so many elements. Okay, let it be. This will move it here. What do you do? Tail of next becomes temp. So this was pointing the tail. Tail of next becomes temp. And after that, what is the command? Tail equal to temp. Okay. So tail was pointing it here. You remove this and make it tail equal to temp. Tail equal to temp. So what we have done? We have taken inserted new node, and new node's last tails pointer is moved to temp, and tail we have moved to last node. So this is when you want to insert. Okay, let me remove all these things. Grouping, ungroup. Okay, remove this. This is like this now, and maybe temporary point is pointing it here, but it doesn't matter. We are every time we are arranging it. So maybe there is some value here. What is the value? Okay. Now why remove? If I had equal to null, initially had equal to null, that time it says q underflow. Otherwise, what will happen? Roll equal to head of roll, and head equal to head of next. So roll equal to head of roll becomes roll equal to head of roll number, that is 30. Say 30. See this. When you want to remove, first you check whether head is pointing to null. If head is pointing to null, that means q is empty. That time you will print a message saying q underflow or q is empty. Otherwise, roll will become head of roll. So with for roll number, we will read the whatever the head is pointing, no, that roll number will read into roll. Then head equal to head of next. So we will read whatever head is pointing roll number into roll number, and head of next. Head of next is this one. I'll make head equal to head of next. That means a head will point here. Head will point here. Head will point here. Okay. Head will point to next node, which is here. Okay. Maybe we will draw it properly. Okay. Group, ungroup, and I'll remove this one. I'll take an arrow. Okay. This one. Insert shape. Shape is okay. Maybe I'll take it this one. No. Insert. Okay. It's not like this. We will take some other shape. It's not moving up. Maybe this one. Okay. So it is pointing it here. Okay, head is pointing it here. Now I'll group both the things. Grouping. Okay. Head was pointing it here. Here. Head was pointing here. Okay. What you do when you want to remove? If head equal to null, q is underflow. Otherwise, roll equal to head of roll. That is roll equal to head of roll, which is this much, and then head equal to head of next. So head was here. Head of next is here. So I'll assign head equal to head of next. That means now head will point to head of next. Then print the element removed from q is percentage. I'll just print a message saying element removed is 30. But what about here? I am just moving this pointer. Next time I want to remove, I'll move it here. Then I'll move this one here. Okay, so I'm moving head ahead. But these things I should remove. For that, what we have to do? We have to take one temporary variable t here, assign with head, and we have to free it. That we will do in the program. Then program, suppose this is stack. Stack is over. We'll take q with the linked list. Okay, where it is happening here? See here, display, remove. When you want to remove, if head equal to roll number, q is underflow. Otherwise, roll we'll read the data first in roll number. Head will move to next. So before that, what I will take? I'll take one temporary variable, node equal to t. And when I want to remove, if it is not empty, I want to remove. That time I will say t equal to what? T equal to head, and roll equal to roll number of head. Head I will move to next node. Head will become head of next. I will print element removed from queue is roll number, and at the end I will say free t. That means I have freed t. So before removing, okay. So if my head is pointing somewhere here, head is pointing here, what I will do? I'll take one more variable t. I'll take one more variable t, one temporary variable t, and must make it t equal to head. Make t equal to head, okay, t equal to head, and I'll move head to next node, okay. And once I print this element, pop element is this much, I'll free t. Free t will remove these things. So head will point to the next node. And display is simple again, okay. From head to till it gets not null, we are going to print it all elements. So I'll run this program. I'll run this. I'll upload this whole code. You go through it and understand this one. Then you can implement. So this is a simple logic I have written as it is. Without anything. I just written a program. It's working. You want to change anything? You run this program. See there are any errors and bugs. You enter all type of values. All type of values. See if there are errors. You correct it. If it is working, you can refer it or you can write your own code. So program to implement queue using linked list. So what is inserting? We call it enqueue, no? So that's why I written enqueue. First option is enqueue or insert an element into queue. Or removing is what? Dequeue an element or remove an element from the queue. Option 3 is display elements of the queue, and 4 is to exit the program. First I'll say display the queue. So what it says? Queue underflow or stack is empty. Okay. I have I have copied the stack program into queue and modified the code. So that's why stack is here. You will make it to queue. Now suppose you display it is empty, queue is empty, or I'll say dequeue. What it says? Queue underflow, queue is empty. I cannot remove or dequeue element from empty queue. Okay, I'll say exit. Exit. I have to make some changes now. Where? When I'll display, where is my display here? Display. It says stack is empty. It's not stack, it is queue. I'll say queue is empty. Run this again. Run. Okay. So program to implement queue. I'll say first insert 10, insert 20, insert 30, insert 40, insert 50. It is queue. First in, first out. I'll display now. 3 display. So you have to display as you entered. So enter 10 first, then 20, then 30, then 40, 50. Insert one more 60. Now display 60 is the last element. Suppose I want to pop element, remove element. So I'll say option 2 pop. Which is the element popped? 10. That is at the front. This is rear where we'll insert, and front from where we'll remove. The element removed is from the queue is 10. I'll display it again. See now we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Last element inserted is 60. I'll insert one more 100. So that becomes, I'll display. Now 100 becomes the last value. Which is the first one now? 20 is at the top or at the front. So if I say remove, 20 is removed, 30 removed, 40 removed, 50 removed. Now 60 is removed. I'll display only one element left. I'll remove this one, top. So 100 is also removed. I'll display it now. Display queue. It says queue is underflow or queue is empty. Suppose I want to pop it empty queue. Pop. Queue underflow cannot be popped. Or if you say display, you cannot display because it is empty. I can insert one. I insert one more. Insert 20. Insert 30. Display. Okay. So this program is working fine. So we have implemented stack and queue using linked list. Now what I have done? I have used singly linked list. I have used singly linked list to implement both stack and queue here. If you want, you can try using doubly linked list. Okay, so we have only 12 more minutes left. Okay, so I have this PPT, I have this PDF file, I have this PDF. Okay, I have given the both the programs, program to implement stack using linked list and program to implement queue using linked list. You can refer those. You can refer queue using linked list. After that, I have also written a program to implement doubly linked list. Let me show this one. We'll run this program and understand. First, I will draw this one first. So what is doubly linked list? So I have to draw it, no? What is doubly linked list? Doubly linked list is like this. We'll delete this all. We don't need. Maybe we need some of them. Okay, I'll draw it. I'll say doubly linked list. How it will be in diagram? Diagramically, it will be like this, no? It won't be like this. Okay, let it be. I'll take this is data. Data. I'll make it center. I'll take data equal to how much? Some space. Okay, this is data, and we have two pointers here in the doubly linked list. One pointer pointing to previous node, okay, and the other pointer pointing to next node. Okay, so this is data. Now data is roll number here. Now I have taken a very simple data roll number. It can be floating point, it can be character, it can be a whole student record, a structure, it can be anything. Node can have any type of data. For our understanding, I have taken easiest, simplest data, which is integer. Now, as doubly linked list, we'll have two things. What is that? One is previous pointer and the other is next pointer. So next pointer, we'll take next pointer here. Okay, uh, one line which will point to next. So this is next, and the other one is what is that we have? Previous. Two pointers. It's called doubly linked list. So we have double links here. Okay, let me group all. I will copy every one because we are creating these things. Okay, I cannot take this all. How to take this all? Insert, insert pictures. No. Okay, one box, one arrow, two arrow, three line, and the fourth line. Okay, now I'll group them. Group. Okay, now I can move this one like this. All are different variables, but I can move it. Otherwise, it is very difficult to draw this thing in Word. Okay, so this is a doubly linked list, and initially what will happen? Doubly linked list, the program to implement doubly linked list. So I will have I will define a structure called integer roll number where data is stored, and I will have two pointers, previous pointer and next pointer, pre and next, and I will create pointers, two pointers, node equal to head and tail, node equal to head and tail. Now what doubly linked list I am implementing? I am implementing a simple linked list, doubly linked list where head and tail two pointers will be there, which will point to the first element and the last element. I'll keep on inserting elements. Elements are inserted at the end and removed from the front. That is, this doubly linked list is implementation of queue only. Implementation of queue. You can have any other way you can implement it. So this is a doubly linked list node. This is node, and I'll have two pointers, head and tail. Now head and tail are what? Head and tail are pointers of node. What type of node it is? It is node of doubly linked list, where this node head can point to roll number, head can point to previous, and head can also point to next. Okay. Now how to insert element? While inserting initially you can see this head is in the main program, head equal to null and tail equal to null. So initially W linked list is empty. Suppose you want to remove this here, remove element from the list. It says if head equal to null, W linked list is empty. Or you want to display if P equal to null, you can say W linked list is empty. That means when it is initially if you want to print or you want to remove element from the W linked list, you will print a message saying linked list is empty. First you will insert some element. So what I will do inserting, what you will do again, will take a node temporary variable temp equal to malloc of size of node. Now what will temp will have now? Now temp will have something like this. So this is a temp. When you create a new node is created and the address of that new node will be pointing somewhere here. Now this is like this. Initially a new node is taken and temp will point to this. So this is how it is. Check this here. Temp equal to node memory allocation of size of node. So the size, this whole thing is created in memory and the returning its address is given back to temp. That means temp equal to this, means temp is pointing to this free space. So if we are inserting, we have to insert data now here. So that's why after having this, I will read the data. Enter roll number of node. I will scanf %d. Where I will store? I store it in temp of roll number. So temp of roll number is this much data. Data is roll number. Temp of roll number this one. I will say I want to insert 100 here. So I will see 100. Now temp is pointing it here, but this node, the temp, whichever the new node is created, that it has three things. One is previous pointer, one is next pointer, and the other thing is the data. Data I have assigned to 100. Data I have assigned to 100. Temp of roll number equal to data. Whatever I read, temp of roll number I have assigned. But this node's previous pointer and next pointer, it is the first node created. Okay, so that's what I should do. Okay, temp of next equal to null. Always I will insert node in W linked list at last. So what I will do, I will make new node. Whenever I will take a new node, I will assign it to null, the next pointer. Control C, Control V. So next new node, whenever I create a new node, insert a new node, what I will do, I'll store value data and temp of next equal to null. I'll make it temp of next. This is temp. This is temp of previous, temp of roll number, temp of next. Temp of next I'll assign to null. Then I will check first if head equal to null. When head becomes null, head is null. Initially head is null. When the W linked list is empty, that time head is null. In that case, what you should do? So in our case, initially head was null. Head was now head and temp. Now where are head and tail? We have to create those things, no? So head is here, somewhere here, and tail is somewhere here, and both are pointing to null. You can see in our program, or here, maybe here, we'll take it here. Okay, W linked list, head equal to null and tail equal to null, isn't it? So initially head is null. So first time I have inserted one node. Then what I will do? Temp of previous equal to null. Okay, temp. This is temp. Temp of previous is this much. Okay, so you can see this initially. Temp of previous is this one. This temp of previous I'll assign to null. Temp of previous equal to null. So I'll take this one. Control C and Control V. I'll paste it here. Okay, I'll paste it here. When I inserted temp of next was null. Now as it is the first node, I have to assign the previous also null. So that's why I'll say temp of previous equal to null. Then what I will do? Head equal to temp. Now head is, where is head pointing? Head was pointing somewhere here. Head was here, no? It was actually pointing to null. I'll make head pointing to temp, that is this node, and also tail pointing to temp. tail was pointing somewhere to node, tail was also pointing to null. I'll make both head and tail pointing somewhere here. So this new node created will have some value 100, and new node which is temp of next equal to null, temp of previous will also becomes null. Have you got this one? Okay. Now else what you will do if it is not null? If it is not null, you will change this to, now this is the first node, that's why this is the case. Suppose now this will be like this. I'll move this one. Okay, so this will be like this. Now I have created one node where head is pointing to the first node, tail is also pointed to the first node, and this node's previous is null and next is null because it's a single node. Next time I'll insert one more node. Next time I'll insert one more node. So I have to take value somewhere. Suppose next time I'll insert one more node. So we'll have this one, a new node where temp is pointing somewhere here. Temp is pointing here. Now enter roll number of node. I insert some value. I'll say 200 now. 200. Then what I'll do? Temp of next equal to null. Temp of next is this much here. I'll make it null. Temp of next equal to null. New node is added. Now I'll check if head equal to null. Is head is pointing to null? No, there is some node. So what I will do? Else it's not null. Else what I will do? Tail of next equal to temp. So tail was pointing it here. Tail was pointing to the first node. Now tail of next equal to temp. So tail of next is this much. So tail of next becomes temp. That means this whole thing is pointing here. That is, we have to point it here. Tail of next is this much. So we'll take one shape. What is that shape we'll take? We'll take shape. Okay. So now tail of next will point to temp. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Tail of next is here. Tail of next becomes temp. So that means it's not pointing it here now. Remove this one. Okay, this arrow we have to remove later. Okay. Now tail of next is pointing to temp, and temp of previous equal to tail. Temp of previous is pointing here. So you have to remove this one. Temp of previous. We have to make a temp of previous becomes what? Temp of previous equal to tail. So temp of previous was here. We'll make it to tail. Tail was pointing it here. Now tail is pointing where? Now then tail equal to temp. So this whole thing tail will point to temp. So what we have got? Suppose if I remove temp now, what will we have now? I'll have head here and tail is pointing here, second node. So it is like this. Okay, the whole program we have removed and display also. The whole thing is there. So in this particular presentation, I have 3 programs. What are those? Program to implement stack using linked list, program to implement queue using linked list, then program to implement W linked list. All 3 programs are there completely working. If you try for all the values, check whether there are any errors. Okay, if there are any errors, remove it and fix it and run it. Otherwise, write the whole program, understand this, and later maybe you have to upload these programs, and maybe I will give some more programs, some changes in these programs so that you can implement. Any questions? Any questions? Any doubts? Please reply yes or no. Do you have any questions? Any doubt? Am I audible? Acha, am I audible clearly? I can see only 35 students today. Almost 25-30 students are not there. Now this was very important concept because you practice these programs, try to write your own, do not copy paste. You can refer my programs, but try to write programs on your own, otherwise it is difficult for you to write these programs. Okay, shall we stop it here? So tomorrow I will have one more lecture before our ISC 1 component 2 test and MSc. So tomorrow I might take some problems on what are those infix, prefix and postfix problems. I will discuss some problems and maybe I'll try to solve those things. You understand those because that is your part of ISC 1 component 2, which is on Friday 11:30. Okay, I'll stop it here. We will end the lecture here.